Rich here with head coach Tommy Atha for our final locker room report of the 2025 season for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Coach, it feels like that this season just started a couple of weeks ago, but here we are, Game 10 against the Woodland Wildcats.
Yeah, I tell you what, every year that just seems to go faster and faster for sure.
Well, Coach, we will talk about tonight's game, but first I want to talk about last week's game just briefly. A tough loss for the Dogs going up against the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. That is a tough team that we played Friday night. Looking at that game, what are some things that I think we could take away as positives that we were able to do and try to build on that momentum of anything that we were, able to accomplish that we liked? What are some of those things that you did see out of the Dogs that looked like we wanted to, move positive and work in the right direction?
Yeah, well, all things considered, we were overwhelmed in that football game, but, at the same time, our kids kept playing, and that was the message. Don't look at the overall game, look at the next play, compete the next play. And, I never felt like our kids just rolled over and quit playing. So, I was certainly proud of them in that regard.
We saw a lot of Zeke Brown in Friday night's game against Cartersville. We've seen him some kind of in this latter part of the season, but we got to see him a good bit. An impressive young kid. I feel like he's going to be a big part of the offense moving forward. You and I had talked, and, we said coming into the season, we kind of thought we would have a combined running back effort of Jamil Frederick and then with Jacoby, of course, and then that all kind of went awry during that Rockmart game. Do we feel like that next year Zeke is going to be able to fill one of those positions moving forward?
Well, we're certainly very optimistic about Zeke. That young man has come in and really worked hard to improve and learn the system. And, he's working hard in the weight room. And so, we certainly are excited about what the future holds for him. We're looking for a big offseason out of him and get in the track season. And certainly he's got really good speed, improve on that. And, we're looking forward to seeing what he does next year.
Shifting gears, looking at this week, final game of the season for the Dogs. We are on the road just up the way here at Woodland High School, taking on the Wildcats. Woodland, they come into tonight, they're 1-7 overall. They've yet to win a region game, but they're coming off of a big win against a Southeast team last week. But then again, I think you have to consider, where Southeast is as far as their football program. And so that win may look a little bit different to some folks. But talk to us a little bit about Woodland. What do we expect to see from the Wildcats tonight?
Well, the thing you got to start with is their running back. He's really, really good. I think he's as good as anybody's running back in the region. You're not going to arm tackle him. He plays through. He'll reverse field, spin and get out of things. So, we've not only got to run our feet, but we've got to gang tackle. They throw the ball good enough to keep you off balance a little bit. Defensively, they'll base out of a 3-3 stack, but they'll go to a 3-4 look and even a 4-down look sometimes. So, a lot of movement. They'll bring some pressure. And so, again, just, got to be ready to block them where they are and fit correctly and hopefully sustain drives and score points.
With this being the final game of the season, this will be the last time you and I get to talk during, this sit-down locker room report. And, of course, I know tonight all the attention will be on this game between Cedartown and Woodland, but we also know that after tonight we start looking forward, and I know as a coaching staff you guys will be prepared to shift gears very quickly and get ready to look at the future. So I want to hit on a couple of things. Up until this point, what's been your proudest moment here in your first year as the head coach for the Cedartown Bulldogs?
Well, I think the thing that I'm most proud of is the way our kids have continued to fight through adversity. There's never been any signs of quit. They've shown up for practice. They've shown up and worked. And so, their commitment and, regardless of what it shows on the scoreboard or in terms of wins and losses, this group of kids, especially these underclassmen, have really improved over the course of the year. And then they've grown up. The reality is the majority of these kids were JV players last year. And so, having a full year of varsity football under their belt hopefully bodes well for the future. And so, I think, if you ask me what I'm most excited about or most proud of is just the fight that they've got in them.
So let's look at kind of the crystal ball, and I know that's tough to do, but you just brought up a very valid point that I think is important and worth taking a little closer look at. Most of these kids, they were playing JV last year. They didn't get a ton of varsity snaps, so we had a young team this year. We're bringing back the vast majority of those kids next year, or at least we should be bringing those kids back. Of course, if they decide to continue and move on with this team. And I know it's tough to kind of look into that crystal ball and say, well, this is what we think we'll do, or this is where we think we'll be next year. But just give me kind of, what does Coach Tommy Atha think that this Dogs team will look like in 2026?
Well, obviously we'll be a year older, another year further in the weight room. Another year further in off-season development. So, certainly, hopefully we'll look different physically. And again, the experience, there's no substitute for experience. So, a lot better understanding going into the season next year. And, I don't, it doesn't matter in all my years in extremely great seasons in terms of wins and losses, and in seasons where there haven't been as many. Whenever the season ends, you come back, you reevaluate, you look at what you have, you figure out what the best path moving forward is, and you try to figure out what gives this group of kids that you have coming back the best opportunity to be successful. So we'll certainly do that as a staff, and we'll sit down and meet and meet with other coaches and go to clinics and figure out what the best path forward is and get back to work.
Talk to us a little bit about kind of the off season as far as how long do you guys break for? What's the earliest you can have the kids back practicing? Kind of talk to us about what that timeline will look like beginning, kind of tomorrow up until the season gets ready to open in August.
Well, as far as we're concerned, 0 period and first period football weights it doesn't stop, so, we'll shift from, when we get out of the season, we'll shift from kind of the in-season type stuff in the weight room to the off-season building. And that starts, it starts immediately. There's some kids, as we've got some kids that are banged up. We've got some kids that are injured and certainly have to wait some time to get those guys back. But, you come back from Christmas, and then at that point, you start getting into some 1-on-4 skill development. And we'll definitely spend some time on speed and agility type stuff. And of course, Coach Worthington does such an outstanding job in the track program. And the majority of our kids are in the track program. And so we're excited about that and speed development. And then as you get closer to springtime, you'll start meeting a little bit more with the guys and talking about installation and that sort of stuff. So, I think it goes from off-season weight gains to speed development into preparation for the upcoming season.
When or how early can you guys start having, official organized practices?
Well, in the state of Georgia, you got a 1-on-4, so one coach can work with 4 kids. So, I wouldn't call that organized practice, but that's certainly the opportunity to get some football specific things done in that regard. And of course you can have spring football, anytime moving forward in the, into the second semester. Obviously we'll push it back toward, the end of the semester, going into the end of the school year to kick us off into the summer program. So I guess you would say our first true organized practices will be in May.
And then what does the summer program look like as far as, how often can you guys practice with the kids? What type of practice are you allowed to do under, GHSA regulations? Just kind of talk to us a little bit about what that summer program would look like.
Yeah, when summer starts, you can go, you can go to paddy camps, which you certainly You're selective about when you go to those, but we'll certainly take advantage of that. But when you're not at those, there's really no limitation what you can do in a helmet only. You can be there as long as you want to, and you can do whatever you want to in terms of practice and football skill work and that sort of thing. So, we'll jump back into it in June, and we'll go 4 days a week and take the dead week in July and go 3 more weeks of 4-day workouts, and then acclimation week starts and you're right back into it again.
We know that GHSA has been meeting. Of course, we know this is a reclassification year. We know that they've already made some announcements as far as how the playoffs will look. When do we expect to hear as far as what region realignments will look like? And from there, then how quickly do you have to turn around and get a schedule worked out and kind of get that in front of you so that we will know what next season will look like?
Yeah, FTE numbers officially come out in November, and which is enrollment numbers, and then the GHSA will tentatively place teams in regions, and at that point, schools have the opportunity to appeal to move up or down or into another region. And then once the region will be set, by mid-December. And certainly knowing how many teams you have in the region, how many non-region games you have to pick up. And I mean, even before that, in the meantime, getting a schedule tentatively set is something that, as soon as the season's over, those preparations are already being made. So, hopefully, before the end of December, we'll have a great idea of what our schedule looks like for next year.
We know that we have heard a lot of rumors about who may be coming into the region, who may be coming out of the region, and so I don't really want to speculate as far as that. But I'm guessing all indications are that we're going to stay right where we are.
Yeah, well, the shift in the way the GHSA is doing it, they're combining single A Division I and II into one classification, and then so essentially everything, basically. Numbers will jump up one classification, so they'll go back to 7 classifications, and essentially 4A will jump up to 5A, by and large, as a basic rule. Now, those at the very bottom or those at the very top are subject to fluctuate, but we certainly anticipate being, right there in the middle of what was 4A, most likely 5A next year.
Well, Coach, we know tonight's a big night for you guys. We know that, obviously we want to end on a high note. We know that we want to send these seniors out on a win. My last question is just, what's the emotion of the team knowing that tonight is the end?
Well, for these seniors, obviously it's something that we've talked about, and we've talked about with underclassmen about, everybody, you always have your motivations to play. Playing for these guys is certainly a big motivation for us after all they've poured into this program and stuck with it. And, so we certainly want to do that. And then, we've talked about the benefits of heading into the offseason on a winning note. And so that's certainly motivation for us as well.
Well, Coach, I want to personally thank you and congratulate you on your first year as head coach here for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Obviously, we would have liked a lot more wins over in the win column, but I think just understanding the situation in which you came in and have worked with these kids and this program and this coaching staff, we know that you guys have put in a tremendous amount of work, more work than most folks I think probably would even begin to comprehend. And so, Coach, from all of us out in Bulldog Land, thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your commitment to this team and to this community, and we appreciate your coaching staff. And we are going to be cheering you guys on tonight and hope that you guys can come out with a win. And then we'll be looking forward to the 2026 season.
Outstanding, Sam. I certainly appreciate it, and have certainly appreciated the opportunity to spend time with you and to talk about our program. So looking forward to tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Coach Atham. All right, so that'll do it for this final edition of the Locker Room Report here, 2025 football season coming to a close for the Cedartown Bulldogs on the road as they will take on the Woodland Wildcats. Kickoff is at the bottom of the hour. Stick with us here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
You've been listening to the Locker Room Report with head coach Tommy Atham, right here on the Big AA. Stay tuned. Our pregame show continues next as we head up to the booth with more here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
Looking for an affordable, convenient way to jumpstart your career? At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education work for you. With hands-on training, many tuition-free programs through the Hope Career Grant, plus a 99% job placement rate means you'll be ready to fill in-demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, Go Bulldogs!
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown football. It's more than just a game. Commitment.
He's going to run it. He's going to make it.
Sportsmanship.
Touchdown, Cedartown. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch.
Tradition.
Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. And everybody is running out onto the field.
Cedartown High School football is on the air.
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs football here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340, the Big Double A. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now let's head down to the field for all the action of Cedartown Bulldog football here on the Big Double A.
Welcome to Woodland High School for the final game of the of the season for Cedartown. Almost said regular season, but this year it is the season for the Bulldogs.
It's not the final game for the Woodland Wildcats. They've got one more game. They play Dalton next week, so it is Cedartown's final game of the season tonight at Woodland.
Well, Joe, the Andrew Carter, Joe McClendon, Sam Branch on the sidelines with you tonight as the Cedartown Bulldogs come into this ball game. Guys, with a 2-7 record, Woodland with only one win on the season at 1-7, Joe. That one win coming to Southeast Whitfield last week. But that was a non-region game, even though it was against a region foe, because once again, Southeast not playing a region schedule this year.
No, they aren't. So, and they won that game 24-3. And this is our only second meeting with Woodland. They came into our region last year, and we won that ball game.
You know, in the years that Woodland has been in existence, they've always been like a 5A school. We've been a 3A school or a 2A school. So we haven't played them until this year. And we may not play them again next year. They may be moving up.
Right. There's reclassification going on, and I haven't seen anything from GHSA yet on how they're going to do it. It'll probably be another couple of months before they send out the new classification in new regions.
Well, down to the sideline with Sam Branch. Sam, you talked to Coach Atha in the pregame about the realignments and what that could mean for the Bulldogs next year. This may be the last time we play these guys in region play.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be the last time. Those FTE numbers are going to come out in a couple of weeks there at the beginning of November. They will make those decisions probably mid-December. We're going to know exactly who we're going to be matching up against. Very good chance that Cartersville will move out. Very good chance that Hiram's going to move out. This team right here, also Woodland Wildcats, they may be on their way out. We also talked about the fact that we're going to go back to 7 classifications, so Cedartown will move from 4A up to 5A.
We're going to have the coin toss at midfield. Joe, real quick, if you want to give those team captains.
The captains for the Woodland Wildcats, number 58, that'll be Aiden Holt. Number 2, that'll be Preston Sarles. And number 7, that will be Cam Broom. For the Bulldogs, we got number 73, That'll be T.J. Walker, number 75. Noah Hogg, number 22. That'll be Hunter Waters. And number 53 for the Dogs, and that will be Tyler Wade.
Well, Sam, we couldn't really hear what happened with the coin toss. Could you tell us what happened?
Absolutely. Woodland won the toss. They defer to the second half. Cedartown will receive to open up this ball game here tonight.
Well, and guys, Cedartown's offense just really wasn't able to get off the ground last week against Cartersville. Getting shut out 52-0. This offense is going to be hungry to score first, and I think that's going to be key in this ball game for our offense to get out there and get the ball moving and run some time off.
And we moved the ball against Cartersville. We just never could punch it in.
Bulldogs about to run through the sign here. It says Cedartown Dogs on there, as you can see on our shot from the field. I want to thank Kelly O'Neill for being with us this season once again on our sideline camera. Of course, Joseph up top with our up top shot. Here come the Bulldogs through wearing their road jerseys, the white jersey tops with black numbers, black letters, silver breeches, silver helmets, the red and white stripe down the side. The Wildcats bursting out of their sign. They're wearing maroon jersey tops with white pants, white helmets. They've got the kind of the dark navy blue letters on those maroon red uniforms.
It's going to be hard to see those letters, almost like white letters on white jerseys.
We'll be squinting some tonight, Joe.
Yes.
I think we
Luckily,
will.
I got my binoculars.
You got your binoculars, you do.
And I've had cataract surgery on one eye, so I should be able to see.
You should be good to go. I mean, if you close one eye, you'll be perfect, right?
Definitely.
Well, the Bulldogs coming into this game at 2-7, as we mentioned. No wins in region play. Woodland officially no wins in region play, even though they did play Southeast Whitfield last week. They're 1-7 on the season. Sam, field conditions, weather report, tell us.
Field conditions are absolutely wonderful. Of course, this is one of those turf fields like we see all over the state now. Temperatures here at kickoff, 62.3 degrees down. Just
it's just right for fall football. I think that's what he was trying to say. Was just
it's perfect football.
Just
weather.
perfect for football weather. So as we heard before, Cedartown will get the ball to start as Woodland won the coin toss and deferred to the second half.
Kicking off for Woodland, I don't even have his number 85. He's not even on their roster.
Well, we're getting off to a good start tonight, gentlemen.
Deep for Cedartown, number...
Looks like Rohan Kent and Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, number 3 and Jalen Johnson.
Well, here's the kick. We are underway in the final game of the season. Line drive kick going to go toward the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and Cedartown will scrimmage from their own 20-yard line as we are underway in this final game of the season, guys.
Andrew, a couple of injury updates for you. Ty Dulaney will be out tonight, as well as Davion. It's also missing Chris Johnson.
Yeah, we saw Chris Johnson on the side. He was not dressed. Well, he had on his jersey, but he didn't have on his pads. So we're going to be down those vital players tonight. So 1st and 10 for Cedartown from the 20-yard line. Offense making their way onto the field. And our first play from scrimmage will happen here in just a few moments. Two receivers on the right side. Bryant Waddell, the wide man on the right. And now they whistle the ball ready. Shotgun formation, snap. Mosley's going to throw over here. Got it to Waddell. He's going to try to cut to the inside. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to hit a 5-yard gain, and he'll be stopped there at the 25-yard line for a modest gain there. So pretty good on first down, Joe. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, a little quick pass out to the right side. He curled back in.
Yeah.
Because there was a Wildcat there. He curled back in and was able to pick up 5 yards on that first pass.
So 2nd down and 5 for the Dogs. Not even be 2nd down and 4. It's about maybe 5.5 yard gain. So we'll say 2nd down and 5. Again, it's the shotgun. 2 receivers on the left side, 1 receiver on the far side. Snap. It's a run up the middle. It's going to be Rohan Kent. He's got a first down. He's to the 35, to the 36 and 37-yard line, and the Dogs will pick up a first down on the running play.
I think there was a face mask on that tackle, Andrew, so there's a flag on play about the 35-yard line.
We'll check the laundry on the field. Looks like the official is talking to the Cedartown sideline.
They'll tack on some extra yardage at the end of this play. Personal face mask, yes,
against the Wildcats. So Cedartown got the first down and then some additional yardage, 15 additional yards from the end of the play, or from the spot of the foul at least. So Cedartown will move it closer to midfield. In fact, it'll be just across midfield inside Woodland territory. It'll be at the Wildcat 49-yard line. So the Dogs moving the ball. We mentioned before, Joe, the Dogs need to score on this opening drive. They need to convert. They need points. Receiver on each side, man in the backfield. Snap, going to hand the ball off. This is Dorsey running it up the left side, and he'll gain a few yards on the play. Looks like he'll get only 1 yard. I thought he got more than that.
I thought he got about 1.5 yards, maybe 2, but they're giving him only 1 yard. His knee must have hit the ground.
Second down and 9 on the 1 yard gain to the 48-yard line of the Wildcats. A big block W in the middle of this field in maroon. That's the middle of the field. Woodland in one end zone, Wildcats in the other end zone. Shotgun formation, man in motion goes to the left side. Going to set up that tight end over there. Snap, going to hand it off again to Dorsey. Dorsey off left tackle, trying to get some additional yardage. He'll be close to a first down, about the 40-yard line. I think he'll be about 1 yard short, Joe.
Yeah, about 1 yard short, maybe a half a yard short. Be 3rd and 1.
So 3rd down and 1 yard. I think you just give it to Dorsey again, see if he can push it ahead for a first down. Jacoby Dorsey, the junior, has been great this year running the rock. 3rd down and short, probably less than 1 yard. The ball is just outside the 40-yard line. A receiver on each side again. Going to put a man in motion. Hand it off to Johnson. Johnson trying to get around the right side. He will get the first down, cutting it down the field. He's still on his feet. He's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Cedartown.
It's a 39.5-yard touchdown run on that play.
That's the first touchdown we've scored since it's been a while.
Well, you know, when he made the corner, when he got to the corner, he waited on his blockers, and once he got that 1 or 2 block right close to the line of scrimmage, it was clear sailing from there for the touchdown.
I like the call there. Sweeping around the right side, Jalen Johnson was a receiver, put him in motion, and he turned into a running back. Ranson Adams to kick the extra point. It's up, and it is good. And Cedartown leads it by a score of 7-0 with 9:32 to go here in the first quarter. Cedartown scoring on their opening drive. We'll come back after this 30-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Get large capacity cooling with a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. Gallon door bins free up shelf space, and frameless glass shelves fit larger items. The metal shelf gives the inside a bold look that's as durable as it is distinct. An exterior water and ice dispenser makes access easy. And fingerprint-resistant stainless steel resists smudges and streaks. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today. 539 West Avenue in Cedartown. Visit their website at rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back down to the sideline, Sam Branch.
Andrew Carter, a perfectly executed play by Jalen Johnson. And just like you said, Joe McClendon, it was all set up thanks to those offensive linemen and those blockers that got out in front of him, cleared the path. Dogs score early. We need to keep the pressure on here.
They need to score early and often. Ranson Adams to kick the ball off from the 40-yard line.
Number 6 deep, Solomon James, and number 2, Preston Charles for the Wildcats.
Little pooch kick, and he fumbled the kick, and did we get to the ball? I don't think we did. I think Woodland jumped on it. But they muffed the kickoff, and Woodland will have it around the 30-yard line. Looks like the 31. So the Wildcats will have 1st and 10. And almost.
Marking on the 29, Andrew.
Yeah.
Looks like the quarterback for Woodland is number 5. That'll be Sammy Ray the 4th. He's a sophomore.
Just about everybody runs the spread offense now, and that's what Woodland's doing. Shotgun, man in the backfield, receiver on each side. Here's the snap. Hand the ball out. No, he's going to roll back and to throw the ball. He's going to lob one, and it's going to be incomplete around the 45-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Sammy Ray the 4th, as you mentioned, Joe, only a 10th grader. Second down after the incomplete pass. Bulldogs scoring on their first offensive possession. Took it down the field.
80-yard drive, started on the 20.
And burned about close to maybe 2.5 minutes off the clock. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Snap. Hand the ball off to the running back. He hurdles a man, but he's going to get caught right there. And not much of a gain there. Is that number 6 running the ball?
Yeah, Solomon James.
Solomon James, another 10th grader.
And he was hit hard when he got to the line of scrimmage.
Well, anytime you hurdle a man like that, if they catch you in midair, it's going to be a pancake tackle. And that's exactly what happened. Number 73 for Cedartown heading out off the field. That's T.J. Walker.
His helmet came off during that play, so he's got to go out of play.
So far on 2 plays, no gain for the Wildcats. 3rd down and 10, an incomplete pass and a running play that got nothing. Trips to the right. More than likely passing here, I would think. Going to put a man in motion. They may. Tall sweep. Here's the snap. Looking for somebody open. Little short pass. Intercepted by Cedartown. Picked up. Is that guy?
Number 7. It was a lineman that intercepted.
One of the linemen intercepted.
Number 7. Number
Joseph.
15. Number 15. He was down as a lineman.
Dalen Holiday. Listen, that is a lineman's dream, Joe.
It is.
Intercepted. And Cedartown will have it inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal on the
he
pickoff.
threw up his hands to block it, and all of a sudden he just fell into his lap there. And I think he said, "What have I got?" And he decided to start running, and so he took it down to about the 8-yard line.
Sam, Dalen Holiday, we've seen him play baseball, we've seen him play football. You get out of his way if he's moving at you.
Yeah, you're right about that. Look, I thought he was going to turn that into a pick 6, carrying 4 or 5 Woodland guys with him, but it does set the Dogs up inside the 10-yard line. Good field position here. An opportunity for the Dogs to punch it in.
1st and goal at the 7 for the Cedartown Bulldogs after the interception there by Dalen Holiday. Shotgun formation for Mosley. Actually, it's going to be a direct snap, and it was a fumble on the snap, and I think Woodland picked it up.
Yep, they did.
Woodland will pick up the fumbled snap so one turnover for the other. Sam, you probably had a better look at that than we did, but it looks like the snap was kind of doomed to fail.
Yeah, it looks like it was bad from the get-go. Not sure who would recover it. There is a downed Woodland player right now, so the training staff coming out to address that.
Looks like he is, looks like he's still down. Might be working on his ankle. So we'll take a timeout and come back in a moment. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more football action. Cedartown leading 7-0 back after this 30-second break.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back here to Woodland High School and just outside of Cartersville, Georgia. Technically, it is Cartersville. Well, actually, pretty close to Taylorsville out here.
No, 56. It looks like his left knee.
The injured player is Bryson Morgan, a senior defensive lineman.
He has a brace on that left knee, and he's not putting any weight, so he must have injured it previously.
That's what I'm thinking too. But the fumble will give the ball right back to the Wildcats. One thing we didn't have last week, guys, against Cartersville was a turnover.
True.
No fumbles, at least. 8:22 to go here in the first quarter. But the Wildcats have it deep in their own territory, in the shadow of their own end zone. Here's the snap, going to hand it off to the running back, trying to bounce around the left side, east of the 10, down to the 14-yard line. And that's where he will be tackled down by Rohan Kent, and also number 13 for Cedartown. That's Dalton Trammell. Good gain on first down, though. It'll be second down and about 3.
Andrew, a little clarification on what happened with the fumble. Day-Day Holiday was lined up in the backfield next to Wyatt Mosley. And from what I heard as the kids were coming off of the field, the snap actually hit Holiday and bounced off of him, and that's what caused.
Yeah, that's what we thought it might have been, Sam. That it might have hit somebody inadvertently on the snap. Of course, we were in the shotgun there. Second down and 3. Snap to the quarterback. He'll throw one up the middle, and it's going to be complete to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's got 2 men to beat. He's inside Bulldog territory. He'll be spun out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And a big gain on that play as the Wildcats head over to Bulldog territory and a first down.
That was just a little flare pass to the right, and he picked up a lot of yards after the catch. That's some good downfield blocking.
Tackled out of bounds, which stops the clock, but it's a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the Bulldog 41-yard line. Cedartown leading 7-0. We had the ball briefly for a moment after that interception, then we fumbled it right back to them on one play. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Fake the handoff. He's got plenty of time. He's going to run to his right, throw one down, and it's going to be complete. He had double coverage there, but he still is able to make the catch there. That's number 10 with the reception there, Clayton McCardle, and it's enough for another Woodland first down.
I'm surprised he caught that. He was double covered.
Stop was made for the Bulldogs by number 8, Bryant Waddell, and number 13, Dalton Trammell.
First down at the 30-yard line. Wildcats driving inside Bulldog. Actually, it's at the 29-yard line or close to the 29-yard line. Receiver on each side. And in the backfield, shotgun. Here's the snap. Hand it off to the back. He's to the 30, 26-yard line. Tackle down there for about a 4-yard gain. It'll be second down and 6.
Tackle by Rohan Kent, number 23 for the Dogs.
Solomon James once again on the run there for the Wildcats. That's their man. And, Sam, that's the guy that Coach Atha said we got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Second down and 6 for the Wildcats. Receiver on the right side is McCardle. 2 receivers on each side. There's 2 in the backfield now, tied in next to the quarterback. Here's a snap, headed to the tailback. Again, it's number 6, Solomon James. James pushes it for a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards on that play. It'll bring up a third down in about 3. Ball down to the Bulldog 23-yard line. So big third down, guys, in this drive.
We're 3rd and about 4. We need a good stop on this play.
Tight set, snap. Actually, a direct snap. They throw a little screen pass. It's complete. He's going to score a touchdown to the right side. A direct snap to the running back, Solomon James, who pitched a little throw over the entire line there. A receiver caught it and took it into the end zone.
That was a deception play.
It was.
Worked.
It did, and it's going to make it 7-6 and an extra point away from tying this game. I think that was Clayton McCardle over there, their junior wide receiver who made the catch in the end zone, and then ran to the end zone. Number 85 to kick it. Snap, hold, kick is up. The kick is good, and we are tied up 7-7. So they turn the turnover into points with 5:39 to play here in the first quarter. It's all tied up at 7. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more football action on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back down to the sideline, Sam Branch.
Listen, that just shows you how things can change with a turnover. Cedartown had put themselves in a great position, a fumble on the snap, and then Woodland drives down and scores. Now Cedartown just needs to come out, repeat the success that we had in our opening drive.
There's the kick. It's going to be taken down at the 11-yard line. Dogs trying to get around the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 30-yard line. Was that Rohan Kent, guys?
I think it was. Number 23 for the Dogs.
So Rohan Kent.
After the turnover, that was a 96-yard drive by the Wildcats to score with just 5:32 left to go in the first quarter.
Well,
the score's tied.
And that drive was highlighted by that big play that got him downfield, and then that third down little trickery flick pass by the running back. So the Dogs are going to try to answer in kind here. Trips on the right. Nobody on the left. Shotgun formation for Wyatt Mosley. He's got a man in this backfield, 2 tight ends, 1 on each side. Here's a snap. He's going to throw a sideways pass complete to Rohan Kent. He's to the 30, 35, 40, 43, 44-yard line, tackle out of bounds. Clock will I think the clock will continue to run, but we have a flag on the play thrown at the 50-yard line. It was toward the end of the play. I wonder if it was maybe a face mask or a hold. We'll see. The officials are going to talk about it, and looks like it might be a hold, Joe.
I did not see it.
The officials are still talking about it. Now the head ref holding on Cedartown.
That's a spot foul.
And it occurred, I think, after the first down was achieved, so it will probably be first down and wherever the penalty is, wherever the penalty yardage will place them at.
Put it on the 35-yard line. It should be 1st and 10 from there.
Looks like it'll be.
Oh, it's not.
Looks like it'll be first and 5. 1st and 5 at the 35-yard line. So we get the first down, but it's first down and 5. Trips to the left, man in the backfield with Mosley. Here's the snap. Mosley's going to keep it. He's going to call his own number, and he'll get tackled there short of the line of scrimmage. He might have got back. They may give it to him. Yeah, it'll be in the 35.
I think he made the line of scrimmage.
Bring up 2nd down and 5, no gain on the play. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cedartown scoring on their opening drive. Woodland turning the ball over.
This quarter is going by fast. It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
I know. 7:52. 2nd and 5. Trips to the left, 1 to the right this time. Shotgun, snap, throw. It's complete to number 17 for Cedartown. That's Todd Cochran. But he will be short of the line to gain 2 yards.
2 yards.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 on the 38-yard line of the Dogs.
Do we give it to Jacoby Dorsey?
See Will Worthington coming in, number 40.
Todd Cochran will be a receiver here on the near side. The receiver on the far side is Jalen Johnson. The play clock is down to, or they don't have a play clock out. I wonder if the play clock is malfunctioning. Well, the play clock is not on. They must be keeping it on the field. 3rd down and 2. Dorsey is the back. Hand it to him. Off right tackle. 40-yard line, 40-50. He's going to go all the way. One man may catch him. Tackled short to the pylon and touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. 62-yard run by the Dogs. Oh, there's a flag on the play on the 45-yard line, 44th. Ball's coming back.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Holding.
Another holding. So that'll negate the score. Man, that was a great run there, but apparently it was thrown open by a holding call that I didn't see.
I didn't either.
So
it'll be 10 yards from that point. It's at the 44-yard line. So,
you know, they do the holding penalty. They administer the holding penalty different in the high school level than they do at any other level. Different in the pros, different in college.
That's a spot foul.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 7.
All right, folks, we need the jungle jumping.
38-yard line.
No,
flag is on the play.
Flag. I think he's saying he didn't give him a chance to catch it, but he didn't call a fair catch.
Yeah, if you don't call a fair catch, it's fair game, right?
Yes.
The officials talking about this one. 2:36 to go. And once again, the officials talking about a flag they just threw on the field.
I think they need to pick the flag up, wave it off.
The entire crew is in here to talk about it. You see her on our field shot there. Jalen Johnson and also number 15, Dalen Holiday over there. Targeting on Cedartown.
No. I wish I could see a replay.
So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Ball has been placed on the 46-yard line of the Dogs.
All right, Cinco will take over.
And it may have been, guys, that he led with the crown of the helmet, and that's what they try to eliminate here. Ray in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Gonna drop back to pass, throw one long down the right side. It is going to be incomplete. It was a fight for the ball and a great play by our cornerback over there trying to make a play, and he did. Great job.
Preston Sorrell's intended receiver on that pass.
Martavius Howard, I think, the man defending over there. He made a great play there. Matched up well with that receiver. 2nd down and 10 on that long incomplete pass. Sammy Ray the 4th. And the gun. Receivers on each side. Claps his hand. Here's the snap. Hand the ball off. Number 6, the running back, Solomon James, and he gets met and pushed back. It'll be a loss of a yard or 2.
West hit him in the backfield.
Good to see Ollie back out there.
Tackled him for a loss.
Ollie has been dealing with he's been playing banged up here the past couple of weeks. Good to see him make a good tackle there for loss.
Makes it 3rd and 12 for the Wildcats. Hopefully we can hold them and have them punt. But a minute 55 left to go in the first quarter.
And the clock is ticking. 3rd down and 12. They'll send trips to the right. The receiver here on the near side. They're going from right to left on your radio dial. Snap to Ray. Ray, a lateral pass. It's complete, 50-45, and he'll be tackled down at the 41-yard line short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down in about 5. What do you do here, Joe?
Oh,
this is in a situation. This is in an area right here that you probably would be.
They're sending in the punting team, but again, end of the season, you have nothing to lose. You better watch out for a fake.
This is like vintage fake if you're bringing in the punting team. Look, I don't know. They might be going for it here. They're setting up to go for it.
Yeah, they are.
Now, timeout. Coach Atha heads out there and calls a quick timeout because we weren't set up the right way. So with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter, Cedartown calls time. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with this 4th down play after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Down the sideline, Sam Branch looked like there was some mix-up there on the defensive setup, and that's why the timeout was called.
And I think they had originally set up, and they changed the play there, so there was some confusion. This is a critical moment, guys. Joe, you called it. At this point in the game, at this point in the season, where they are on the field, you got to watch for the fake, and you never know what they're going to throw at you here.
You never know. 4th down and 5. Might they punt it this time? I don't know. I think that's Solomon James back there in the backfield. Yeah, they're lining up to go for it again. Here's a snap, direct snap to Solomon. Solomon's going to try to get the first down. He will. He's got it to the 35-30. Cuts to the center. 20, 15, 10. He's gone. Touchdown. Solomon James, we should have had him.
We should have had him in the backfield.
And the Wildcats take a 13-7 lead with 49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Direct snap there to Solomon, and he got the first down, and he made a cut. And again, that was the man we had to look out for. Unfortunately, not able to bring him down in a touchdown. And Wildcats lead for the first time tonight, 13-7, and the extra point is coming. 85 in there. The kick will be up, and the kick is good. And the Bulldogs trail now 14-7 with 49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll come back after a 30-second break here on the Big Double A.
The Cedar Stream Company is a fully automated screen printing facility located in Northwest Georgia with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Using the latest automation in the industry, they have the ability to process orders accurately and rapidly. Cedar Stream offers logo design, online website fundraiser stores, retail packaging, private labeling, drop shipping, and more. They handle licensed brands to your local school's field day shirts. Check out their services at www.cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream, shirts, it's what we do.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Are you ready for steel equipment, that is? At Croker's Hardware.
Ball will be taken at the 10-yard line. Ahead he goes to the 30, 45, 50. He'll be tackled there right at the 45-yard line. That was number 20 for Cedartown, Martavius Howard, with a big gain there across midfield to the 45-yard line of Woodland.
Great run back by the Dogs. He caught it, on about the 1 or 2 yard line, so that was a great run back. One man shy, breaking it all the way, Andrew.
Almost enough to score the touchdown and potentially tie this game. You know, this game so far in this first quarter there's been just about everything in it.
Yes.
I mean, turnovers, key turnovers that have like changed things up, like turning them around. That one touchdown off of a Cedartown fumble. Cedartown's got it 1st and 10 at the 44 of Woodland. Snap to Mosley. Mosley back to pass. Going to throw up the middle. He's got Johnson there, and it's going to be incomplete. There should be a flag for pass interference, but they're not going to throw it. Cedartown's coaching staff is irate on the sideline. It was absolutely pass interference every day of the week except for today. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They had 2 men, Joe, had him by the jersey right there. Sam, did you see the same thing? Was that what the coaches were upset about?
Yeah, absolutely. The one guy hit him from behind before the pass even got to him. I just wonder, were they going to rule that it was an uncatchable pass?
I don't think so.
Only thing but that would be the only explanation.
If he doesn't get hit, though, he's going to catch it. 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete pass. Man in motion to the left side. Snap to Mosley. Hand it off to the left side, Dorsey. Dorsey trying to get around. He's got it on the jet sweep, but he's only going to get about a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9, I believe. Yeah, 3rd down and 9.
That may be the last play of the first quarter.
Yeah, time is ticking down inside of 10 seconds now. And we will go over to the other side of the field with time expiring at the end of this first quarter. So, at the end of one, Woodland has a 14-7 lead over the Bulldogs. 3rd down and 9 coming up in the second quarter when we come back. This 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
This is Andy Harris, president of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal opportunity lender.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
To the sideline, Sam Branch. Sam, a big 3rd down coming up for the Dogs out of the quarter.
Well, a huge 3rd down. And look, this is one of those situations where the momentum could stay in the hands of the Woodland Wildcats and just build if Cedartown is unable to convert here on 3rd down. Right around midfield, but I don't think you're deep enough in their territory for this to be 4 down territory, depending on the play that you want to call. And I don't know how risky you want to be, Joe.
Two receivers on each side, a man in the backfield shotgun. Here it is. Snap. Going to be a handoff to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to get to the left side. He's not going to get enough yardage for a 1st down. That play, kind of a little bit of trickery, but it was just too slow developing, Joe.
Yes, it was.
In fact, it might have lost a yard.
Well, it had penetration from that right defensive side that didn't allow him to get around. So the punting team's coming in.
Yeah, 4th down and 8. The ball is at the 42. The Woodland 42-yard line. Isaac Simon in to punt the ball away.
Deep, number 10 for the Wildcats.
That's Clayton McCardle, their wide receiver, who's also their deep man on kicks. Here's a snap. Simon gets the punt away. It's not going to be returnable. It's going to bounce at the 25-yard line, and Cedartown will down it right there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. That's a NFL touchback, basically. It'll be at the 25-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a real good punt. It was high, and when it hit on about the 21 and took a Wildcat bounce back to the 25.
Well, we had one of our guys get on it as soon as we got to the ball to stop it from rolling farther.
Back upfield.
So Cedartown cannot convert that possession into points. We end up punting it away inside Woodland territory, and it ended up not being a very far punt at all. Maybe about a 20-yard punt. Ray in at quarterback. In the gun, snap, hand the ball off. He's going to give Solomon James. James will hit the line of scrimmage, and I don't think he got any yardage.
They're giving him about a foot, 2 feet.
About a half-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9 officially.
Jacoby Dorsey and Dalton.
Second down and 9. Wildcats will send 2 receivers to the right of the quarterback. They're going from left to right on your radio dial. 2 receivers on the other side. Man in the backfield. They're going to put a man in motion to the left. Here's a snap. Throw the ball. It's going to be, we got a stoppage of play. It looks like we might have a penalty on the field. It's got to be false start, I believe, on the Wildcats.
Offside. No, offside's against the Dogs.
Offside.
Wow.
And usually on an offside, they'll let the play go.
Yes,
but they don't here. So that'll push it ahead 5 yards and make it a 2nd down and 4.
Wildcats take that donation of 5 yards.
Woodland did beat Southeast Woodfield last week for their first victory of the season. It was a non-region game, even though Southeast is in our region. So both teams looking for their first region win of the season. 2nd and 5. 2 receivers on each end. Sammy Ray IV in the shotgun. And he's got James back there in the backfield with him. Snap. Ray's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw one toward the end zone. It'll be incomplete. He was out of the pocket. And there was a receiver in the area. Number 4, Corbin Jarrett was over there, the tight end. Incomplete, 3rd down and 5.
9:41 left to go in the first half. Wildcats lead 14-7. Cedartown's had 1 touchdown call back because of holding and a long run penalized because of holding.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Penalties have been an issue at times this season, and so far there have been a few big ones in this one. 3rd down and 5, shotgun. Here's the snap. Ray going to keep it. He's going to run off the right tackle. He gets hit, and the ball is on the ground. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Wildcats picking it back up, but it's going to be a 4th down and about 6 or 7. Wildcats recover, but it's going to send the punting unit out there. Great big hit there. Sam, did you catch who the hit was? I mean, it was a gigantic hit.
No, I wasn't able to see who it was. It was just in the midst of that Bulldog defense.
Let's just call it a defensive brick wall. That's what he ran into. So officially no gain. It'll be 4th down and 5.
Number 2 punting for the Wildcats. Preston Sarles.
Preston Sarles is a wide receiver, defensive back listed on the roster. And now we got delay of, nope. Shouldn't be delay of game, but there is a flag. Did we have too many men on the field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No flag, no flag. They're waving it off.
Yeah, this official over here where our deep man, Bryant Waddell, was standing through the flag. But they'll wave the flag off. So I was about to say the play clock had plenty of time left. So now they're going to start it back up, start the game clock back up. High snap to Sorrells. Punt is away. Hits it, pops it up in the air. It's going to land, take a Woodland bounce, and it'll then roll to the 41-yard line, and that's where Cedartown will have it. Well, guys, Cedartown needs to score on this drive. We've had a couple of drives. Well, of course, one was a one play that was a fumble, and then we bring it down the field just a little while ago and could not convert a first down in Woodland territory. So I think this is a moment where the Dogs really need to score to
well, we need to come back, tie this game up, because Woodland gets the ball at the beginning of the second half. They won the toss, deferred to the second half.
You see the team there on our field level camera getting a look from over there from their offensive coordinator. And Cedartown will have 1st and 10 from the Woodland 41-yard line. 8:19 to play here in the first half. Mosley in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to turn and head forward, but he's not going to get much. And looks like they're going to say it's a loss of 2. And again, Joe, we were talking about that off during the commercial. Actually, they're going to say it's a 3-yard loss back to the 38-yard line. Dorsey, when he goes wide like that, he loses a lot of time, and the defense is able to get up there and tackle him for a loss. And that play just hasn't worked for us tonight. So 2nd down and 13 on the 3-yard loss. We're behind the sticks. Shotgun, Dorsey will go stand on the right side of Mosley. Here's the snap, going to give it to Dorsey again. Dorsey going to again try to get to the corner. He'll get ahead of the 40 down to the 41-yard line. He might have got to the 43, so he'll get past the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 8 yards.
All right, fans, we need you to get loud.
Well, just, losing that yardage on 1st down really hurt.
Yes, it does.
3rd down and 9 will be the official spot, so it won't be 3rd and 8. 3rd down and 9. We're going to send trips to the right. Jalen Johnson is receiver here on the short side of the field. Bryant Waddell, I think, is back. No, that's Dorsey back there. Going to send Dorsey in motion. Going to throw it to Dorsey, a little short pass, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield. He's still loose, though, but third effort, though, by the defense will get to him, and it's going to be another loss. And another negative play on a play that goes wide to either side of the field, and it's going to force another punt for the Bulldogs.
Seems like our offensive plays are taking a while to develop, and it's giving the Woodland Wildcats time to pursue or penetrate. So it's 4th down and about 12.
Clayton McCardle back to receive at the 30-yard line for the Wildcats, as Isaac Simon is back to punt for the Bulldogs. He's standing on his own 25-yard line. Now we've got delay of game, I think, unless we call the timeout. Delay of game, 5-yard penalty. And what's so frustrating about that penalty, gentlemen, is that we had plenty of time to punt it. We just waited too long. We had everybody set. The clock the play clock just ran out. Now Simon stands on the 20. High snap. He'll have to pick that up, and he'll just fall on top of it. And Woodland is going to have great field position inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. A specials teams mistake for Cedartown right there will give Woodland 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Wildcats leading at 14-7.
6:24 left to go in the half.
Ray back out there in the shotgun. His running back again is Solomon James. They're both 10th graders. A receiver on each side for Woodland. They're going to put the left receiver in motion. He'll go to the right side. Snap to the quarterback, Ray. Plenty of time. He's going to go to his right. He'll throw one. It's going to be complete, and he'll run out of bounds at the 13-yard line. And I believe that'll bring up a second down and about 4, maybe 3. Now, he ran backwards going out of bounds, so the clock should still be running. The clock has stopped. Yeah, they're going to wind the clock and start it back. At least they should be. But the clock has stopped at 6:15. Second down and 4. No, check that, 3 yards. In the gun is Ray, 2 in the backfield with him. Going to hand the ball off to the running back on his left. That's number 6, Solomon James. He'll be tackled down by number 7, Ollie West. That'll be a loss of about a yard or 2 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Ollie West has been a headhunter all season long. 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. It's at the 18. I'm sorry, the 13-yard line. And now we've got timeout called on the field by the Wildcats. We'll take it with them with 5:41 to play here in the first half. 14-7 lead for Woodland. We'll take a 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Eliano's is known for their great coffee. Just the right pick-me-up to start your day out right. But that's not all. Eliano's has delicious breakfast items like egg bites and grit bowls that are becoming very popular. And if you're in need of a midday pick-me-up, they have Red Bull that can be mixed with any of their beverages. They also have smoothies that taste great. Stop by Eliano's in Cedartown today on North Main Street next to Regions Bank. That's Eliano's. More than just great coffee.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
3rd down and 5. They got a tight set. Now we got a flag on the play off the timeout, and we'll see. It's going to be a false start on the Wildcats. So they come right out of the timeout, Joe, and commit a procedure penalty, and they lose 5 yards. And as a coach, that's got to be frustrating as all get out. But thankfully,
now rather than 3rd and short, you've got 3rd
and 10.
Long.
Yeah. Good for the Bulldogs, of course, though, that it'll be a longer 3rd down play. 3rd down and 10. The scoreboard says 3rd and 9, but it's 3rd and 10. It's actually 10 yards from stick to stick. 3rd down and 10, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Snap to Ray. Ray is going to be flushed out. He's going to get met by the Bulldogs, and he'll be tackled down there. Looks like he didn't get any yardage at all. He'll be tackled at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 4th down and 10. The Dogs swarmed around him. I think, the offensive line kind of broke down. Cedartown was able to penetrate and get to him quickly.
I thought he was going to pass. He got a lot of pressure, and he decided to tuck it up and run and just did not get anywhere.
Looks like they're going to attempt a field goal. They'll set the tee up at the 25-yard line, so this will be a 35-yard attempt. Number 85 again, who, like I said, we don't have his name on our roster. Will attempt a 35-yard field goal. Snap is down. The kick is up. It's a line drive kick. Looks no good. So it wide to the right, and the Bulldogs will take the ball over as Woodland cannot get the field goal from 35 yards.
Well, that's a great defensive stand by the Dogs to stop them from scoring. When we had a bad snap on the punt, they got excellent field position.
They did, and unable to score on that. So Cedartown.
So there's 4:50 left to go in the first half. Cedartown needs to take this ball and drive it down and score, get this ball game tied.
Well, Sam, a defensive stand for sure for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, defensive stand. This defense has been backed up against the wall all season. They've spent a lot of time on the field, and they just came up with another big stand for the Dogs.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Going to give it to Rohan Kent around right side. Kent trying to get free. He's got the first down. He's ahead of the 35-yard line, 37-yard line. We'll see where they spot him. He'll spot him at the 35, but a first down on the 15-yard gain there by Rohan Kent. When Rohan Kent gets in space, he turns on the afterburners. Yes. He's got speed. First down, Dogs. Going to send two receivers close by on the near side. Going to give it to Rohan Kent. Runs around the left side, trying to find a crease. A lot of north and south, not a lot of east and west. I mean, he another slow developing play as he tried to run wide, and he's going to get tackled down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd down and 10.
He was hit pretty hard by number 18 for the Wildcats.
Sebastian Garcia, the defensive lineman there, a senior, hit him pretty hard as he went out of bounds. Kent's still in there, though. Dorsey is also in the game. Looks like Kent will line up over here as a receiver with Johnson. Two receivers on the other side as well. Snap to Wyatt Mosley. Throws one. It's going to be complete to Dorsey. Dorsey to the 40, 45, 50, and he's got the first down, tackled out at the 46-yard line. I don't know if that pass was even intended for him.
Well, I don't know. It was a little high, and he reached up and grabbed it with one hand and brought it in.
So Wyatt Mosley was backing up, and he had a man in his face. He kind of lobbed the ball up in the air.
It was a middle screen pass.
Yeah.
That's what it was, and he reached up with one hand and grabbed it. It was a little high, but he brought it in and got a great run on it after catch.
Jacoby Dorsey with the catch and the first down inside Woodland territory. It'll be at the 45-yard line. This time we'll send trips to the right. Number 10, Bryson Harlow, is out there as a receiver. Dorsey in the backfield, going to hand it off to Dorsey. Dorsey up the middle to the 45, and he'll break loose to the 35-30 and tackle down at about the 26-yard line. First down again for the Bulldogs. You know, why go around when you can go up the middle?
Right. It looked like he was about to be tackled, and all of a sudden he breaks loose. He gets about 10 to 15 more yards.
First down, Dogs inside the 30-yard line, and now we've got, I think, a timeout. Woodland players coming to the sideline, an official timeout. So we'll keep it right here. I'm sure they'll probably bring everybody back out here pretty quickly. Yeah, here comes Cedartown's offense back out.
Timeout Woodland.
So Woodland did call a timeout. I thought it was and I think Cedartown thought that it was an official's timeout. We'll take a 30-second break now that we've got it all figured out. 3:01 to play here in the first half. Back after 30 seconds on the Big AA.
Cedartown High School football on the Big AA is brought to you by State Senator Jason Anavitarde.
Hey Cedartown, this is Senator Jason Anavitarde. Every single day we're down at the state capitol fighting for your values, just like the Cedartown Bulldogs do on the football field fighting for this community. We're going to keep fighting to win, and good luck this season. God bless.
Paid for by Jason Anavitarde for Senate, www.jasonanavitarde.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Wildcats call timeout. 1st and 10 for Cedartown at the 26-yard line. Two receivers here on the near side. Bryson Harlow. And is that Dalton? No, that's number 17, Todd Cochran. Also lining up as a receiver for the Bulldogs, Jacoby Dorsey in the backfield. Wyatt Mosley claps his hands. He's going to keep the ball, run to the left. Mosley trying to cut in, and looks like he might have had a face mask there, but they're going to say no foul on the play, and he's going to lose some yardage there. Quite a bit of yardage. Looks like he lost 7 yards. 6-yard loss, second down and 16. The way he came down, though, it looks like he might have had him by the horse collar or the face mask, but no penalty there. One of the officials was right there on the play and did not throw the flag. Dogs have trips to the right. The receiver here on the near side is Johnson.
Play clock's running
down to 4, down to 3. Here's the snap. Throw over here, got Johnson complete, and to the 25, 24. It'll be the 23-yard line. Third down on the modest gain. Clock is stopped. I think he fell out of bounds when he caught the ball. But third down and 7.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left to go in the half.
Yep, 2 minutes, and now the clock is running again. So I guess he did not. That's what the official was talking about. Why did the clock stop? And now it is running again. Put a man in motion. Give it to Rohan Kent. Kent, the motion man, trying to get to the 20-yard line. He will be stopped short right there. And it's going to bring up a 4th down. And what do we do here? Do we go for the...
Yeah, it's a 4-down territory. You got to.
You got to go for it. Down by a touchdown with a minute and a half to play here in the first half. Cedartown, I think, has two timeouts left. Cedartown will be going for it. Dorsey is the back. Trips to the right. Receiver here on the left side. Trying to maybe draw him offside, and maybe we'll call a timeout. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Snap to Mosley. Mosley going to throw it. Got it complete to Johnson. Johnson to the 15. First down, Cedartown to Jalen Johnson.
Enough for a first down for the Bulldogs.
56 seconds left to go in the half.
Jalen Johnson, when you have him open like that, he's about the most reliable receiver you can have. And he was right there. And honestly, we've got a mismatch out there with Johnson out there as a receiver with their cornerback. I mean, he's about a foot taller than he is. Clock is now running. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Mosley is under center. Gonna roll out to the right. He's gonna throw toward the end zone. It's complete to the 5-yard line, close to the first down. I think that was Johnson, and I think he got him. He'll be right near the first down marker. And it looks like he's gonna be short by a half yard. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Boy, I thought he had the first down.
I did too, but that corner was wide open. I believe White could have walked into the end zone.
Mosley looking to the sideline for the call. Play clock down to 15.
Better hurry.
We can call a timeout if we need to. We've got 2 left. At least I think we have 2 left. 2nd down and a yard. Dorsey, the running back, with Mosley. Mosley's going to keep it on the quarterback sneak to the end zone. And is he in?
Yes.
Touchdown, Cedartown.
26 seconds left to go, and Mosley scores. Score 14-13. Waiting on the PAT, Andrew.
Mosley calls his own number and dives into the end zone for the score. And Branson Adams, an extra point away from tying this ball game up as we head to halftime. 26 seconds to go. Snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's just inside the right upright. It's good. And we are tied up here with 26 seconds to go in the first half. 14-14, Cedartown and Woodland back after this 30-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Get large capacity cooling with a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. Gallon door bins free up shelf space, and frameless glass shelves fit larger items. The metal shelf gives the inside a bold look that's as durable as it is distinct. An exterior water and ice dispenser makes access easy. And fingerprint-resistant stainless steel resists smudges and streaks. Shop Rudy Wood's Appliance and Home Furnishings today. 539 West Avenue in Cedartown. Visit their website at rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back down the sideline with Sam Branch. Sam, just what the doctor ordered, Cedartown scoring a touchdown right before halftime.
To get something going, they needed to be able to tie this game up because, as you said, Joe, earlier, of course, Woodland will get that second half kickoff. So what Cedartown has to do, manage the clock for the...
That's exactly what we have to do.
Got some second quarter scores. Rome leads New Manchester 24-0. Villa Rica, Kennesaw Mountain tied at 14. Cartersville over Hiram 23-0. And Gordon Lee over Coosa 14-0, and Calhoun over Heritage up in Ringo 21-0.
We'll have additional scores at halftime. Plus, we'll have the halftime shows for the bands. I don't know if Cedartown is going to do their show, but I think Woodland will do their show. Here's the kick. Must have been a penalty because we kicked it from the 45-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback.
Kicked it from, I didn't see that, from Woodland's 45, but so that was, how's that? Because that's a 20-yard penalty.
No, well, we kick it off from the 40, so it would have been a 15-yard penalty. Sam, did you see what the penalty was?
No, I did not.
Okay.
The extra point.
So it must have been some sort of penalty on the extra point, 15 yards.
Had to be a personal foul.
Yeah, it had to have been. Cedartown kicked it off from the Woodland 45. Or from the Cedartown's own 45. 1st and 10 at the 20. For the Wildcats, they got 26 seconds. Dogs defense simply must just play some defense right here. I wonder if Woodland tries to score here. They may go into the victory formation. Nope, they're going to run the ball. The running back number 6, Solomon James, trying to get some additional yardage. He's still on his feet. He gets ahead to the 25-yard line. Down to 16, 15, 14 seconds. That may wrap up the half unless they call time, and looks like they will not. 2nd down and 4. It was a 6-yard game, but the clock will expire. So, at the end of the first half, it has not yet been decided. It's 14-14. The Bulldogs and the Wildcats are all tied up through one half of play. We'll have the halftime show. We'll talk about this first half. We'll hear from the Woodland Band, who is making their way onto the field. Cedartown, I suppose, will not be performing tonight. They're still in the stands. So we'll come back after this 2-minute break from our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsors on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal and lasting tribute to your loved one. Our number 678-901-1234. Visit us online at smithmillerfh.com. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Welcome back. It is halftime. The Cedartown Bulldogs and the Woodland Wildcats are tied 14-14. About as even as you can imagine here today, and the stats kind of show that. Your stats at halftime will start with the visiting Cedartown Bulldogs. 92 yards rushing, 46 yards passing for a total of 138 yards. We're 6 of 7 in passes, 4 first downs. We've fumbled the ball twice. We've lost the ball twice. 4 penalties for 30 yards. For the Wildcats, 58 yards rushing, 90 yards passing for a total of 148 yards, 5 of 9 in passing. They've got 3 first downs. They threw 1 interception, which unfortunately was turned over immediately on the next play on the fumble. 2 penalties for 20 yards. So Cedartown with 4 penalties, 30 yards. They've got 2 penalties for 20 yards. But Cedartown's penalties have been of the holding variety. Those have been costly. One of the penalties calling back a touchdown, which could have given Cedartown the lead as we go toward halftime. But we are tied up at the moment, 14-14. Some scores for you here as we await the Woodland band to perform, and we'll carry them. Cedartown's band they're here, but they're not suited up to do their halftime show, so they won't be performing their halftime show today. Some scores at halftime. Let's see what we've got here. Some pretty good matchups here. Rockmart, this cannot be right. 23-3. That can't be right. Murray County on top of Rockmart, 23-3. That is correct. What in the world's happening in Rockmart? My goodness. 23-3. They must have overlooked the team. I'm telling Murray County has not had a good year. Rockmart is down 23-3. That's got to be wrong. We'll check. We'll do another. We'll check and see for another one. 28-0 though lead for Calhoun over Heritage. That sounds more like it. Central a 28-0 lead over Griffin. Yeah, it was backwards on the score app. It's 30-3, Rockmart leading. Thank you, 30-3. See, you can't trust everything you read on social media, and that was not correct. But here's a region score for you. Cass leading Altoona 14-10. That's a second quarter score late in the second quarter. I was like, there's no way that is correct. But Rockmart does have the big lead over Murray County. Haralson County and Bremen are locked in a tight matchup in Tallapoosa. It is Haralson County 21, Bremen 13. North Paulding with a 27-7 lead over Walton. That game is nearby here. Darlington is leading Temple 27-22 in the second quarter. Halftime score, it's Kell 24-10 over Cambridge. North Cobb Christian and LFO are tied 20-20 in the second quarter. Villarica 21-14 lead over Kennesaw. You already got that score there. Harrison and Hillgrove are tied 14-14. Buford a 41-7 lead over Mountain View over at their big old stadium. And Pickens County and Greater Atlantic Christian are tied 21-21. Here's another score we're looking at. Heard County well on their way to another win. They're ahead of Model 34-14. That's late in the first half. Marietta a 25-0 lead over Cherokee. And finally, our last score before we take you down to the field for our halftime show here. East Paulding 10, South Paulding nothing in a battle of Paulding County schools. Woodland's band, and they got a big band. They're on the field right now getting ready for their halftime show. Since Cedartown isn't performing today, they've got plenty of time here to set up, so they're taking their time setting up for their halftime show. They're about ready to salute and start. So we'll go down to the field as they are ready to go. So let's listen in.
Before the band takes the show, please remember there is a Dodge Caravan illegally parked in the bus parking lot. You are blocking vehicles. Tag SGJ5339. You're in danger of being towed. Drum majors, Sarah Palacios, Highland Westbury Davis, and Leah Broussard. Is your band ready? Woodland, you may now take the field for your senior night performance.
Face the power of the sun. The night sky. The dance between the sun and moon is like a lovely conversation between old friends. With every glance and every word, a symphony of love, each note heard. flowing throughout, the relentlessly persistent. The beautiful nightmare of its strength reaches out, reminding us of the sun's breathtaking power.
Woodland Band concluding their halftime show here on this their senior night. I believe their final home game, but a standing ovation for the band as they have just concluded their halftime show. But we continue our halftime show here after this 2-minute break. Cedartown and Woodland are tied 14-14. Some first half analysis will return after this 2-minute break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Are you having roofing problems like broken shingles, a roof leak? Then you need to contact Joe at Oak Ridge Roofing. Oak Ridge Roofing can do roof repairs, new roofs for residential and commercial clients. Giving a new roof away to a worthy person in our community. So contact Joe Tatum today for your roofing need. 770-778-3299. Oak Ridge Roofing is veteran-owned and ready to serve you. Check them out online at oakroofing.net. Email Joe at oakroofing.net or call 770-778-3299.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
Looking for an affordable, convenient way to jumpstart your career? At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education work for you. With hands-on training, many tuition-free programs through the Hope Career Grant, plus a 99% job placement rate means you'll be ready to fill in-demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
Welcome back. This is Cedartown High School football on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The Big Double A. Andrew Carter with you here. Joe McLennan, Sam Branch. The Bulldogs and Woodland Wildcats are tied 14-14 here at halftime. A few other scores as we look around the area. We'll give you some updates again. Rockmart leading 30-3 over the Murray County Indians. That game just down the road from us. Central in the third quarter leading Griffin 28-0. It's a tight game in white as the Cass Colonels lead the Altitude Buccaneers at halftime 14-13. The Calhoun Yellow Jackets well on their way to a win tonight. They're shutting out Heritage 35-0. Looks to be an easy win for the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun this evening. Southeast Whitfield is playing Towns County. They're tied 21-21 in the second quarter. The Sonoraville, Phoenix, and Union County, no report on that score just yet. Darlington with a 27-22 lead over Temple at half. And Sam, I don't know if you're on the horn down there, buddy, but we've been talking about Temple's struggles this year. Looks like the Darlington Tigers are on their way to maybe getting another win in that game here. It's 27-22. It's close though in the first half. Some other games of note as we take a look here. North Paulding 27-7 lead over Walton. Haralson County in the third quarter leading Bremen 21-13. Let's see. Also, as we look down the scoreboard here, Heard County a 34-14 lead over Model. So Heard County appears to be well on their way to a region championship game next week against the Pepperell Dragons. Cedartown is back on the field warming up as we're getting set for the start of the second half. Cedartown and Woodland tied 14-14. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with the second half kickoff on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, go Bulldogs.
The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal and lasting tribute to your loved one. Our number 678-901-1234. Visit us online at smithmillerfh.com. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
The following is a presentation.
Welcome back. We're about ready to kick off the second half. Cedartown and Woodland are tied 14-14. Down to the sideline, Sam Branch. Second half, Woodland will have it to start, and the Bulldogs will need a defensive stop here if they want a chance to hang in here with this Woodland team.
Well, they will. You know, Cedartown had that score right before we went into halftime to tie this game up. Momentum swing towards the Dogs right now, but capitalize on that. You want to come out, make a good defensive stand, hopefully hold Woodland to a 3-and-out. I don't know. How lucky are we feeling? How good will this defense play? Regardless, though, you want to come out, make a stand, make a statement defensively, and then get the ball back and go put some points on the board.
Let's hope they can do that. Branson Adams will kick it off from the 40-yard line. Their main men, Solomon James, back there deep to receive, as well as their receiver, Clayton McCardle. Going to kick it short to about the 30-yard line. He'll take it on the bounce, and it's still loose. Woodland picks it up, though, and they'll be tackled down at the 27-yard line. Very risky.
That was lucky. They
Very
were lucky
lucky
to get it. Bounced up, and the second guy that was close by to the guy that was trying to catch it.
Sam, that was right near. That was right next to you. Tell us what you saw.
Yeah, it was. The first guy went up, tried to make the catch. It just got away from him. Thankfully for Woodland, Jonathan Hart was there to recover the loose ball, but Cedartown jumped on it quickly defensively. You had Martavius Howard as well as Zeke Brown come in for the stop. Almost disastrous there for the Wildcats. Let's see if we can continue that and let this Bulldog defense go and eat.
Wildcats have it 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line, so pretty good field position regardless. They'll work from the shotgun with two receivers on each side and a man in the backfield. Here's the snap to Ray. Ray will hand the ball off. He bounces off one tackle. That's number 6, Solomon James. James with a positive gain on first down. Dogs, some broken tackles there, Joe.
We hit him in the backfield.
Yeah.
We just did not wrap him up. We would have had him for a 5-yard loss. Instead, he gets about a 5-yard gain.
Looks like there's a flag on the 30-yard line. We'll check the penalty here.
Ollie West, the first man to hit him in the backfield. This is going to be a hold, I believe, on Woodland, and it should be coming back.
That'll put him behind the sticks. Should be 1st and maybe 21. The flag was thrown. The flag is right there on the 30-yard line, so it might be 1st and 20. We'll see where they mark it. But holding is the call.
Back to the 19-yard line, 18 and a half.
So that'll be 1st and 20 from the 19. The call was holding, negates a good run there by Solomon James. 1st and 20 after the penalty. Ray in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. Going to do a little reverse handoff. We're going to try to catch him in the backfield, and we will catch him in the backfield.
Number 3 did a great job of staying at home for that reverse and was able to hem him up. Who's number 3 for the Dogs?
That's Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, good tackle on defense there by Jalen.
He did not get sucked in, and he was ready for that reverse.
That'll lose a yard. 2nd down and 21. Woodland trying a little trickery there on that play. 2nd and 21. The ball is way back at the 18-yard line. Two receivers on each side, going to put a man in motion. Here's the snap to Ray. Ray going to throw a little quick pass, incomplete, intended for number 4. Now, they're acting like it was a fumble, but it was a forward pass. It's going to be incomplete. That was the initial call there. I would think it would be incomplete. It looked like they threw it forward. Tried to get it, I think, to the tight end, Corbin Jarrett. It'll bring up a 3rd and 21 on the incomplete pass. And again, we don't have the best angle up here, but it certainly looked like it was a forward pass to me.
It did.
So 3rd and 21, they're deep behind the sticks. This is not exactly the position they wanted to be in on their opening drive in the second half, that being the Wildcats.
The position that we wanted.
Absolutely. 10:58, the clock is stopped. 3rd down and 21. Man in motion. Ray gets the snap. 2-step drop. He's pressured. He's going to throw it toward the sideline. Incomplete as he was hit as he threw the ball. Number 8 right in his face, tackled him down for the Bulldogs. That's Bryant Waddell in a big tackle, and it's going to bring up 4th and 21.
Great defensive stand by the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir.
3 and out, and 4th down and 21. So they've got to punt deep. And so the Dogs should have good field position, Andrew.
Well, and Sam, the Dogs had some defensive struggles in that first half, some mistakes. And not being on the same page. We were on the same page on that drive.
Well, they did. They came out with a really good game plan there and just able to make a good stand on that first offensive possession by Woodland.
Punter back on his own 2-yard line to punt it away, and he'll put that one in the air. It's going to turn over, and it's going to bounce and take a Woodland bounce. Oh, my goodness. We're going to pick it up, though, running it to the 50-yard line. A big spin tackle there. There's a flag on the 41, though. We'll check the flag on the field. For Cedartown, it was Bryant Waddell, I think, who caught the punt and then ran with it. He picked up the roll. We'll check the
That was a
flag.
dangerous play, but
the penalty was on the Bulldogs, I believe.
Probably a block in the back.
Yeah, I would think so. So Cedartown will have it even with the penalty. Defense does their job. Let's see if the offense can move the ball down the field. Dogs had some time to reflect on that first half in the locker room. Let's see what adjustments they've made heading into the second half. But that penalty will be costly. That punt was, they were all the way back on their own 2-yard line, and Cedartown's going to have it at their own 30.
Well, the way it was running, I think the ball would have gone deeper than the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I agree. Shotgun formation. Mosley, the snap, the quick pass over to Jalen Johnson on the right side. Johnson with a burst of speed. He's free. He's going to go all the way. Take it to the house. Johnson, touchdown. Nobody anywhere close to him.
70-yard pass by the Bulldogs.
But
we do have a flag on the play, guys.
Flag back at the 43-yard line, though. That's going to come back.
That'll be the second touchdown that
That's
Cedartown will
another
have called back
holding
tonight.
That's another holding penalty. I don't believe it. Come on, ref.
Holding is the call. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. The spot of the foul was the 43-yard line. So take the touchdown off the board.
That's the second one tonight. We've had call back.
Guys, I don't know what we did to him, but we probably should send him a card with an apology in it. Because this ref has been on us all night long.
All night. And what's so bad is the hold did not affect that run. I mean, Johnson got that ball, and he would have scored regardless of a hold. It's going to be 1st down and 8 at the 32-yard line for the Dogs. Looks like Mosley is under center this time, and he will hand the ball off to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to gain some additional yardage. He'll get to the 35 to 36-yard line, maybe the 37. That'll bring up a 2nd down and short. 2nd down and 3 will be the placement at the Cedartown 37-yard line. Inside 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Play clock down to 13. Cedartown still not yet set. Now they're ready to go. Here's the snap. And again, it's a handoff to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to push ahead for a 1st down. He's got the 1st down toward the far sideline, and he runs out of bounds, and the Dogs will have the 1st down.
Out on the 44-yard line.
Move those sticks. 1st down, Cedartown to the 44. 9:20. So he did not go out of bounds. The clock is running, so it's 9:24, 9:23 to go here in the third quarter. I thought he ran out of bounds, but I guess they pulled him out, or he was down before he went out. 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Cedartown. Their own 44. Shotgun now for Mosley. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Hand it off to Dorsey again. Dorsey trying to go around to the left side. He's got to the 45, kind of pushed to the 50-yard line. He'll be across midfield. Actually, they're going to mark him back at the 49-yard line.
About a pickup of about 5.
Looks like 6. Second down, maybe 5.5. Cedartown getting their personnel all set to go here on this 2nd down and 5. 2 receivers on the right side. A tight end over there as well. Man in the backfield again with Mosley in the shotgun. Snap. Hand it off again. Dorsey goes around right tackle. He's got some running room, and he will be tripped up right around midfield. And looks like they're going to say no. Gain of a yard right to the 50-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Right in the middle of the field at the 50-yard line. Line to gain is the Wildcat 46-yard line. 3rd down and 4. We're all tied up 14-14 here in the 3rd quarter. In the gun. Snap to Mosley. Mosley going to throw one. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Johnson. Johnson wanted a flag, but no flag will be called, and that'll bring up a 4th down in midfield, and I think the Bulldogs will be smart to punt it right here. And that's
you don't
just
want to flip the
do.
field. You want to keep them deep in their own territory.
Johnson was upset that he didn't get a flag call, but honestly, Joe, I don't think that was that wasn't
Not
a
like
pass
there
interference.
was down there when we
that was pass interference all day, but right here it wasn't pass interference.
No, 7:33 left to go, 3rd quarter. Score tied, 14-14.
Simon back to punt it for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. Back deep, they're going to call a fair catch at the 19-yard line, so that's where Woodland will take it. Right there, just inside the 20. So the Cedartown Bulldogs cannot score on that drive. Stalls out right in the middle of the field.
They did score and got called back for holding.
Yes.
Questionable call.
Questionable indeed. 2 touchdowns called back for Cedartown tonight. I think one of those called back was definitely warranted. That one I don't know if it was or not. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 19-yard line. Ray in the shotgun with 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Solomon in the backfield with him. Going to give it to Solomon. Solomon goes around left side. He's got back to the line of scrimmage, but he's able to get some additional yardage on first contact and is tackled out of bounds after what they're probably going to give an 8-yard, maybe 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1. Wow. Initial contact, we couldn't wrap him up, and he gains 9 yards. I mean, we would have had him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, initial contact was in the backfield. He gains 9.
2nd and 1 from the 28. 6:50 to play here. Actually, I take that back. I guess he ran out of bounds. It's 7:17 to play. 2nd and 1. Snap to the quarterback. Backwards pass. It's complete. He's going to have a 1st down past the 30-yard line to the 33, and that's a 1st down for the Wildcats. So that'll stop the clock to reset the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 34-yard line. Sammy Ray the 4th. Receivers on each side. He's got He's got two backs on either side of him. He's going to go back to pass, and we had him in the backfield. They're going to throw one complete, close to the first down marker.
Oh, man.
It all depends on the spot.
They're giving it to him. They've got it marked right on the 45. Had to make the 44.
Joe, we had the quarterback wrapped up in the backfield, couldn't bring him down.
He was throwing it just as he was about to be tackled.
They're going to give him the first down, but the receiver was running backwards when he caught it. But they're going to give him the first down at the 45-yard line. You know, typically, you know, if you're tackled backwards, they'll give you forward progress, but he ran backwards as he was catching the ball. Here's the snap, pass to the left side, it's complete, to the 50, to the 45, toward the 45, diving toward the line.
No,
and now we've got a flag.
Official he hit him before he went out of bounds. Now he's going to call a late hit. Wrong.
That's going to be on the Bulldogs,
yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. That head lineman, you know, Coach Atha needs to write GHSA about him, show the film. I don't usually talk about officiating much, but he is not good.
The officials are talking about it here.
This one's coming back, guys.
Yeah, this is on them. This is a hold.
It's holding. Well, I'm sorry, folks, but it looked like he was calling it because he hit out of bounds.
Well, the flag came in as he was tackled out of bounds, so we immediately went to the thought that it was going to be a late hit or a targeting call. And we've already had one of those called tonight.
Their holding was called on the receiver that was on this far side from you guys on the Cedartown sideline. He had one of our defensive backs, had 2 handfuls full of jersey.
Well, okay, I didn't see that. I was watching the runner.
So it's 1st and 11. And one of our guys jumped early, but they didn't throw the flag. Going to hand the ball off, and we're going to tackle him in the backfield. And Sam, did we not talk? Did Coach Atha not say we got to gang tackle these guys? That's just what we did right there to bottle up that running back.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said during the locker room report when he and I were talking. He said that he is just tough to bring down. You have to gang tackle him. You can't hit just one guy at him because he's probably going to break loose, and he's done that all night. But that play, a very good stand by the Cedartown defense.
Somebody had his jersey and would not let go.
That was number 15, Dalen Holiday. He said, I'm not letting go of this kid.
2nd and 11, no gain on the play. 2 receivers on the left of the quarterback, 1 on the right. Going to put a man in motion. Snap to Ray. Ray back to pass. Backpedaling. Throws up the middle. It's complete on the screen pass. He's ahead to the 50. Trying to get him down. And Jalen Johnson is going to join the tackle there. That was number 4 on the reception there. Corbin Jarrett, the tight end. It'll gain a few yards, about 6. It'll be 3rd down and 5 right at midfield.
Jalen Johnson just went up and bear hugged him. We do have an injured Bulldog down on the field. Looks like it's number 7, Ollie West.
Oh, and Ollie has been banged up here.
Banged up a little bit of the season.
So they're going to attend to him down there on the field. 4 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Dogs and Wildcats are tied up 14-14. It's a 3rd and 5 coming up in a moment. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be back right after this.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. We're tied 14-14, 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this third quarter. Man in motion, goes to the right, snap to Ray. Ray going to throw up the middle, complete for the first down, and he's going to get tackled there at the 42-yard line.
Oh,
little slant pass. And a first down now for Woodland. And we're tied 14-14, but guys, Woodland has made the third down plays tonight. So first down at the 42-yard line for the Wildcats. 2 men in the backfield. A receiver on each side of the ball. Snap to Ray. Ray hands it off. Solomon to the 40 inside. He'll get tackled just short of the 40-yard line at the 41. That'll bring up a second down and 9, a gain of only 1 yard. Clock continues to run. 3:40 to play the third quarter. Second and 9 as Ray gets his offense. They're going to toss it to the right side, trying to get around the corner. We tackle him. We jump on his back and bring him down.
Number 13 for the Dogs, right on top of that tackle.
Yeah, that's Dalton Trammell. I'm going to bring up a third down and gain 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7.
That was a great tackle by Dalton.
So it's right inside the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Really looks more like 3rd down and 8 from our vantage point, but they say 3rd down and 7. It's right about just inside the 40-yard line. So another a 3rd down and long for the Wildcats. Trying to draw us off sides. Here's the snap. Ray going to throw backwards, little backwards pass to Solomon. We've got him caught in the backfield, but again, we can't get him down. He's still moving ahead, and he's going to get tackled down this time inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. It will be 4th down and about 5, but it should have been 4th down and about 11.
At least. We had him 3 to 4 yards deep in the backfield, and he gains positive yards.
4th and 5.
Jalen Johnson and Dalen Holiday there on the stop for the Dogs.
Able to get to him after we failed to wrap him up. They're going to go for it and on 4th down. Here's a direct snap there to Solomon. Solomon going to get tackled. We got to pull him back. He goes backward. Is he going to get the first down? He's inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Again, the Cedartown Bulldogs can't bring him down in the backfield. You got to wrap this guy up or he's going to make you pay, and he did right there. On a 4th and 5, they get the first down.
We hit him in the backfield, and he bounced off.
And
made, 15, 20 yards.
First down for the Wildcats at the 16-yard line. They're making the third, as I mentioned before, they're making the 3rd down plays, especially here in this third quarter. First and 10 at the 16. Ray gets the snap, going to hand it off to Solomon again. Solomon to the 15 and about the 14-yard line. He'll gain a few yards on first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. A minute 20 to play here in the third quarter. 14-14 tie. Woodland trying to take the lead. They've led once tonight. Cedartown tied it up right before halftime. 2nd, 7 from the 14. 2 receivers on the right, trips on the left. Going to put Solomon in motion to the left side. Snap to Ray. Ray back to pass. He's going to scramble, and he's going to go toward the 10-yard line. He almost got tripped up, but he's able to keep his balance, and he gets to the 10-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and short. 3rd down and 3 for Woodland. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll see if they get a playoff.
Defense making great penetration, but just cannot lock them up in the backfield.
Well, at this point, Woodland is probably going to go for it on fourth down if they don't make this one. But I think they may wait and flip into the field and go to the fourth quarter. 8 seconds to go, 7 seconds to go. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Cedartown and Woodland are tied 14-14 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll come back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
The Cedar Stream Company is a fully automated screen printing facility located in Northwest Georgia with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Using the latest automation in the industry, they have the ability to process orders accurately and rapidly. Cedar Stream offers logo design, online website fundraiser stores, retail packaging, private labeling, drop shipping, and more. They handle licensed brands to your local school's field day shirts. Check out their services at www.cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream. Shirts. It's what we do.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. It's the start of the fourth quarter. The Cedartown Bulldogs and Woodland Wildcats are tied 14-14. Sam, big defensive play coming up for Cedartown right here on third down.
A big defensive play. It is third down from the 10-yard. You know that 2 plays to pick up 3 yards to convert. You know this is 4-down territory. The Dogs just have to pin their ears back and play tough.
That's what they got to do. Third down and 3. The ball is on the 10-yard line, and I think Woodland is it's 4-down territory. They tried to kick a field goal earlier in the game, and they missed a 35-yarder. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Quickly to the line. They're in a tight set. And I think we jumped off sides.
We did, so it's a first down.
Cedartown jumps off sides, and it's going to be a first and goal inside the 10-yard line. And those are penalties you just can't make. You just can't make those kind of mistakes.
That's good enough for Sean Perry. State Farm, first down.
Right on the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5, Joe. Man, oh, man. They'll run a tight set again. Snap. Going to be a quarterback keep, I think. End zone touchdown.
It was a great snap. Number 6.
Yeah, it was direct snap to Solomon James. Their playmaker. And Woodland leads to start the fourth quarter on the first play of the fourth quarter after the penalty. Makes it 20-14 and the PAT on the way. Number 85 in to attempt the extra point. I think that might be Hunter Limbaugh. He's listed as the kicker. And the kick is good. And the Wildcats now lead it by a score of 21-14 with 11:54 to play in the ball game. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the kickoff right after this.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak. Cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Down the sideline, Sam Branch, a penalty cost us right there. Of course, they were already pretty close, but they take the lead.
Yeah, that penalty does come back to cost us. Solomon James, what can you say about that sophomore running back for Woodland? He's just
unbelievable.
Been to us all night long.
Limbaugh to kick it. There it goes. It'll be called at the 10-yard line. Johnson has it. Jalen Johnson, 25-30, 35-40. He'll be dragged down from behind at the 43-yard line. Man, he just about broke it.
Great run back, though. Great field position.
11:46 to go as Woodland just able to grab Jalen Johnson as he was heading upfield on a great return on the kickoff. He called it 5-yard line, got to the 45. So a 40-yard return there for Jalen Johnson. Dogs head to the line to scrimmage from the 45-yard line. Those great shots on the field all season long there from our sideline camera operator, Kelly O'Neill. 1st and 10 Bulldogs, shotgun formation to Mosley. Mosley's going to keep it on he calls his own number. He's going to get some positive yardage, and I think he got pushed a little more forward there. Not so much a tush push, but kind of sort of a tush push.
Yep. Gained almost 4 yards.
It'll be a gain of 4 to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 6. Johnson, the receiver on the far side. Another receiver next to him. Man in the backfield, also tight end. Snap. Going to throw over here to the left side. Over the head of Johnson, incomplete. Yeah,
a little high.
Mosley overthrew that one. So 3rd down and 6.
$11:05 left to go in the game. Wildcats 21, Bulldogs 14.
We'll see what the Dogs dial up here on 3rd down and 6. Play clock down to 8. Now 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Shotgun snap. Mosley back to pass, throws it up the middle. It's complete to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to get a first down. He will get a first down and more inside the 45 to the 44, and a flag will be thrown at the end of the play. We'll check the laundry on the field, but the Dogs get the first down.
Yeah, 2 flags. Face mask.
Face mask, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Added on to the run.
Personal foul, face mask on the Wildcats. 1st down, Cedartown. They'll mark that off from the spot of the foul, which was at the 43. So it should be 1st and 10 inside the 30-yard line. Cedartown trying to tie this game. The game was tied for much of the third. Well, it was tied for the entire 3rd quarter. Woodland scoring a touchdown to start this 4th quarter, and Cedartown trying to go down the field to tie it back up. In our final game of the season. 1st and 10 at the 27. Shotgun, 2 receivers on the right. On the wide side of the field. Here's the snap. Going to give it off to Dorsey on the quick handoff. He'll get to the 15-yard line for a short 2-yard gain on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 8. .10:08 to play here in the ball game. Cedartown keeping the ball on the ground on this one. Dogs will put a receiver on the far side. That's going to be number 8. Bryant Waddell, you got Johnson out there as a receiver. They're going to put him in motion, hand the ball off to Johnson. Johnson trying to cut the corner. Johnson still free, but oh man, what a tackle there by Woodland. He'll lose the 2 yards we gained on 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 10. And once again, we try to go wide and we lose yardage. That play just has not worked for us tonight. 3rd down and 10. And now this Woodland crowd making some noise here, as you can tell from our on our crowd mic. 3rd down and 10 from the 27.
7:15 left to go in the game.
This is certainly
9:15. I say 7.
Yeah, 9-10 now.
Yeah.
This is definitely 4-down territory from where we are now. Here's the handoff. Oh, and we get... No, it wasn't. It was a fake handoff. Throw toward the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. There was contact, but no foul down over there, no flag. I thought they handed the ball off. I was following Dorsey.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 4th down.
It was a good fake.
It was a good fake. Try to get it to the receiver. That was Jalen Johnson, close to the end zone. And again, there was contact over there, but no flag was thrown. Sam, you were right there. Did you see pass interference?
There contact, Andrew, but it looks like that catch is going to just be ruled, or that ball's just going to be ruled uncatchable. It was well over Johnson's head.
So big 4th and 10 for Cedartown here. The ball is at the 27-yard line. Trips to the left, one to the right. Timeout.
Timeout, Cedartown.
Dogs will call timeout with 8:56 to play. We'll take a 60-second break. 21-14 lead, a big 4th and 10 coming up when we come back after 60 seconds.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
The throw is complete to Rohan Kemp, but he will be short of the first down, tackled down, and the Woodland Wildcats will take it over on downs. Rohan Kemp was open, and he had some running room, but it took the pass a little while to get to him, and he did not have time to run it.
Gave him time to pursue, to read it, get over there.
And one thing we're going to have to do, looking ahead, when we in this system of the spread offense, we're just going to have to develop our plays quicker. Slow developing plays in the spread offense are going to be tough to gain positive yardage with. So 1st and 10 for Woodland with 8:48 to play in the ballgame. Still plenty of time though, but that was a tough pill to swallow right there. Need the defense to come up big. 1st and 10 for Woodland. Here's the snap. Going to hand it off to Solomon again. Solomon will get tackled for a short gain. It'll be 2nd down and I think 9. They'll say 8. So 2nd down and 8, a 2-yard gain on the play there, on the run there by their star running back, Solomon James. And Woodland's got to be thinking run clock run. 8:15 to play. I'd be shocked if they went in the air unless they had to by a touchdown. Looks like one of their men jumped, and they're going to call a false start.
Yes.
The receiver flinched, and that'll be a false start on the Wildcats. That'll push it behind the sticks. Instead of 2nd down and 8, it'll be 2nd down and 13. That's about as obvious a flinch that you'll ever see. And it was not even on the line. It wasn't even on the offensive line. It was the receiver that flinched. Jalen Johnson was right there, and he pointed at him and said, "Hey, listen, he jumped. Did you see that? Did you see that, ref?" And he did. And they threw the flag. Second down and 13 on the penalty. Snap. Ray in trouble. Gets away from one tackle, but he won't get away from that one. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a third down and 13 at the 20.
They've been so successful on third down tonight.
Yes, they have.
Let's hope, it's in our favor right now in this series.
Well, they got to be thinking Solomon James right here. I mean, he's been the guy. Hand it off to him, pass it to him, toss it to him. He's been hard to stop on third down. But it's a third down and long, third down and 13 for the 20. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. They're going to put a man in motion. It's going to be Solomon. Solomon running to the left side. Solomon will be tackled out of bounds. And that will be a humongous defensive stop for the Bulldogs right there. It'll bring up 4th down and 10, and Woodland will have to punt it.
We should get good field position if we can field this punt in the air, even if it's a fair catch.
Preston Sorrells will stand on his own 10-yard line to punt it away. What a huge defensive stand for the Bulldogs right there after that disappointing turnover on downs just a few moments ago. Sorrells standing at the 9-yard line. High snap. Punt is away. What a punt. My goodness. It's going to take a Woodland bounce and go all the way inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. What a punt there from the 5-yard line.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's about as good as you can ask for in that situation.
Well, there's 5:49 left to go in the ball game. Cedartown's got the ball in their own territory on what, the
38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now, Sam, I'm not saying it's do or die right now, but it's pretty much do or die.
Well, listen, I think you've got to get points out of this possession, and I think you got to do it fairly quickly as well. Obviously, you could burn as much of the clock as you can, try to see if you can go down and score, run out the time, but I think there's too much time left on the clock to try to do that now. I think you try to score as quickly as you can, tie this ball game up.
Yeah, score when you can and let the defense do the work. And I think if the defense play like they did on that drive, then we're going to be okay if we score in a couple of minutes here. So 1st and 10 for Cedartown at our own 38. In the shotgun, 2 receivers on each side. Here's the snap, going to be a running play. And it goes nowhere. It'll lose yardage back to the 35.
Second down.
Jacoby Dorsey tackled for a loss there back to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and looks like 13, maybe 12. It's 13. 2nd and 13 at the 35-yard line. Trips to the right. A receiver on the short side of the field on the left side. That's Johnson. Snap. Mosley throws. It is incomplete. It was intended for Ollie West. It'll be 3rd down. And that was close to being intercepted.
It was. Very close.
And again, we talk about how vital it is to stay in front of the sticks, and we are behind the sticks now, and a 3rd down and 13. The Wildcats have been pretty good on 3rd down tonight. The Dogs, not so much. We've had a few 3rd down conversions, but Woodland has won the battle in that department. Dogs are going to have 5 receivers, trips on the right, 2 on the left. Snap. Going to be a handoff to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to get some yardage, but it'll be tripped up, and he'll fall forward to the 40-yard line, and that's where the drive is going to stop. We'll have to punt it away at 4th down and looks like 8. Wow. I mean, I guess down with 4:40, we got to go for it here. So this is a big play in this ball game for the Bulldogs. Biggest play of the night. Man in the backfield, receiver on the far side. Here's the snap. To throw it. It is incomplete, and it's intercepted by the Wildcats. They're going to take it the other way and be tackled down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that was a tipped ball, and they were able to intercept. So we had a man wide open. It would have been a first down, I think.
And to add insult to injury, guys, there's going to be a penalty on that tackle. I believe it's going to be a horse collar by Rohan Kent.
And that'll put them closer to the end zone and a chance for Woodland to put a stamp on this ball game here.
4:18 left to go in the ball game. Woodland just intercepted a fourth down pass.
So at the end of the play, the penalty yardage will be added on. It'll be down at the 29-yard line is where the chains will be. So they'll have 1st and 10 from the 29, will the Wildcats. 4:18 to go in the season for this Cedartown Bulldogs team. They've won 2 games this year, no region wins so far. Snap. Left side, trying to run the ball.
Quarterback.
It was direct snap.
Yeah, direct snap.
Solomon James, and he'll gain 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7. The clock continues to run to 4 minutes. And they are going to drain every bit they can off this clock. I think Cedartown has 2 timeouts left. I can only remember them calling 1 timeout in this second half.
So.
They're not keeping the timeout tally on the scoreboard over there. 2nd and 7. They're back to the line quickly. Direct snap again to number 6, and he's going to push the pile forward close to a first down, and he will have it inside the 20 to the 19-18-yard line. First down, Woodland. And again, Solomon James, their running back, a direct snap to him, but wait, is it coming back? Nope, it's moving.
That'll be enough for a sharp pair of St. Barn first down.
The chains were a little bit slow to move there. It threw me off, but it is a first down at the 20. And Woodland a few snaps away from putting this one away. Solomon James has been unstoppable tonight for this Woodland Wildcat team. He'll get the direct snap again, goes around right tackle. He's going to go to the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Woodland, and they add to their lead, 27-14. With 2:55 to play in the ball game, they go ahead by 2 scores. Here comes the extra point kick to make it a full 14-point lead. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. There is a flag on the play. I think the kick will probably be good. We'll check the penalty as each team will head to the sideline. Well, with 2:55 to go, it's a 28-14 lead now by Woodland. We'll come back after 30 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
This is Andy Harris, president of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal opportunity lender.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Let's go down to the sideline with Sam Branch. Sam, did you see what that penalty was there at the end of the play?
I think it's a little more extracurricular activity, probably, between the guys.
But usually you don't get thrown out for just a little extracurricular activity.
I did see the ejection sign thrown up by the official. So someone for Cedartown got thrown out of the game. Don't know exactly who it was. But that touchdown was humongous for Woodland. It gives them a 2-score lead with 2:55 to go in the ball game. I think Rohan Kent might have. No, Rohan's still out there. It wasn't Rohan.
I believe it's going to.
Say that again, Sam. Rohan is still in there. Well, of course, with the penalty, they'll kick it off from the 45-yard line across the 50. So this will more than likely be a touchback. Here's the kick, and it's going to go through the uprights. That'll be a touchback. You know, in Arena League football, that would be 2 points.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Cedartown will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Well, if Cedartown wants any hopes of coming back, we got to score, and we got to score quickly.
Got to score like on the first play of this series, onside kick, and score again.
Woodland looking to win their second game of the season. Cedartown trying to avoid the loss. Shotgun formation, snap to Mosley. Mosley in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to get tackled down in the backfield. Second down, and appears to be about 17. At the 14-yard line, the clock is inside of 2:30. Dogs will send 2 receivers on each side and got a man in the backfield. The snap goes to Mosley. Mosley throws up the middle. It's going to be incomplete, intended for the
another
middle screen pass there to Jacoby Dorsey. Falls incomplete. 3rd down and 17.
Here we go. It's the 3rd down. Let's hear that roar, Wildcats.
Play clock down to 7 seconds. Now 6, now 5. And we may have to call a timeout to avoid a penalty here. Down to 1. Got timeout, Cedartown. We'll take it with them with 2:05 to play. Cedartown calls timeout. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Eliano's is known for their great coffee. Just the right pick-me-up to start your day out right. But that's not all. Eliano's has delicious breakfast items like egg bites and grit bowls that are becoming very popular. And if you're in need of a midday pick-me-up, they have Red Bull that can be mixed with any of their beverages. They also have smoothies that taste great. Stop by Eliano's in Cedartown today on North Main Street next to Regions Bank. That's Eliano's. More than just great coffee.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
3rd down and 17 in the shotgun. 2 receivers on each side. Here's the snap. Mosley back to pass. Drops up the middle. Throws one. Incomplete, intended for Rohan Kent. A little too low to him. That'll bring up a 4th down, and this will be the last play of the season for Cedartown on offense unless we can convert it. 1:59 to play in the ball game. Dogs down 28-14.
All right, folks, this could be it. We need you loud and proud one more time for your Wildcats.
4th and 17 from the 8. From the 13.
Temple has come back to take the lead over Darlington, 37-34. Rome leads New Manchester 38.
Here's the throw. Going to go deep. It's going to be complete to Johnson. It's complete to Johnson to the 45-yard line. And a first down for the Bulldogs and new life for Cedartown on 4th down and forever. Cedartown able to convert and keep the game alive for now. One of the best catches of the year for the Bulldogs right there. Jalen Johnson with an outstanding catch. So 1st and 10 for Cedartown at the 46-yard line. What a catch. He did not make it out of bounds, so the clock is running. Going to hand off to Dorsey. Dorsey going to try to run. He's still got some. He's going to get across the 50 to the 49 to the 48-yard line. He will stay in bounds, and the clock will continue to run. And I have never heard a PA talk while the play was going on. That's a no-no. I mean, I've been ignoring it all game, but I just can't ignore it now. 2nd down and 3. Back to passes. Mosley throws up the middle. It's complete to Johnson. Johnson first down to the 29-yard line. Clock will stop to reset the chains. 1:04.
He needs to, spike the ball, get a little more time.
Clock is now running. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. 2 great passes, 2 great catches there by Jalen Johnson. 3 receivers on the right side. Snap to Mosley. Mosley back to pass, going to throw up the middle. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Rohan Kent. He was wide open.
He was wide open.
2nd down and 10. Yeah, Kent was right there, and he just couldn't make the catch. It was right there in his breadbasket, and now timeout will be called by, I think Woodland will call time with 45 seconds to go. 60-second break. Cedartown trails 28-14 with 45 seconds to go in the ballgame. Back after 60 seconds.
Cedartown High School football on the Big AA is brought to you by State Senator Jason Anavitarde.
Hey Cedartown, this is Senator Jason Anavitarde. Every single day we're down at the state capitol fighting for your values, just like the Cedartown Bulldogs do on the football field fighting for this community. We're going to keep fighting to win, and good luck this season. God bless.
Paid for by Jason Anavitarde for Senate, www.jasonanavitarde.com.
Get large capacity cooling with a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. Gallon door bins free up shelf space, and frameless glass shelves fit larger items. The metal shelf gives the inside a bold look that's as durable as it is distinct. An exterior water and ice dispenser makes access easy. And fingerprint-resistant stainless steel resists smudges and streaks. Shop Rudy Wood's Appliance and Home Furnishings today. 539 West Avenue in Cedartown. Visit their website at rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
2nd down and 10, 45 seconds to go for the Bulldogs. We're in the shotgun again. Snap to Mosley. Mosley back to pass, going to throw. It is incomplete, intended for Johnson, and almost picked off. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the 19.
All right, here we go.
So we ran the ball earlier on 3rd down. Do we run it here on 3rd down?
No more timeouts do we have.
Play clock down to 10. Snap Mosley back, going to throw a short pass to Dorsey. Dorsey trying to get out of bounds, and he will run it out of bounds to stop the clock. At 32 seconds, that'll bring up a 4th down. He ran out of bounds at the 28, so it'll be 4th down and 9. And now the last play coming up here unless we can convert. 4th down and 9 at the 28. We converted an impossible 4th down way deep in our own territory. Now we're at the 28-yard line trying to keep the game alive here with only 32 seconds to go. In the gun. Mosley has it. Back to pass. Going to throw one to the end zone. It is incomplete. Intended for Johnson, and that will turn the ball over on downs. And there was a little bit of contact there. Flag called. They're going to throw a flag, I think, on Johnson for maybe mouthing off at the end of the play.
Yeah, probably so. He was wanting a flag on that, but he probably said something to the official.
That's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct.
He got his feelings hurt. He had to throw the flag.
Well, and, there have been some calls tonight that haven't gone our way, but, right there, I mean, there was contact, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference whether it was going to get called or not.
I don't think it would have been pass interference.
The officials talking about it, but there would not be any PI there. This will be probably a victory formation for the Wildcats.
Sportsmanlike conduct against the Dogs.
So unsportsmanlike conduct is the call, and that will turn the ball over on downs, and Woodland will win this ball game 28-14. One snap, and that'll be it for the 2025 season for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Victory formation for the Wildcats. They'll pick up their second win, and there's the knee, and that's going to do it for this ball game. And the Cedartown Bulldogs will fall in their final game of the season by a score of 28-14 to the Woodland Wildcats, and the all-time series with Woodland is tied at a game apiece. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back to wrap up this broadcast here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The Big Double A. Stay with us.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
The Cedar Stream Company is a fully automated screen printing facility located in Northwest Georgia with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Using the latest automation in the industry, they have the ability to process orders accurately and rapidly. Cedar Stream offers logo design, online website fundraiser stores, retail packaging, private labeling, drop shipping, and more. They handle licensed brands to your local school's field day shirts. Check out their services at www.cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream. Shirts. It's what we do.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. It's a final from Woodland High School. The Cedartown Bulldogs fall tonight 28-14. Real quick, your final statistics, and they're pretty close. Cedartown with 118 yards rushing, 105 yards in the air for a total of 223 yards. We got most of those passing yards in the last drive of the ball game. Some good passing plays there from Mosley to Johnson there. Some couple of big gains on those passing plays. We were 10 of 21 in passes for 7 first downs. We had 1 interception thrown, 2 fumbles, 2 lost. We had 10 penalties for 100 yards. For the Woodland Wildcats, 137 yards rushing, 116 yards passing. They had a total of 253 yards. 8 of 14 in passing. They had 9 first downs, 1 interception, 6 penalties for 70 yards. So a total of 170 yards in penalties, Joe, in that in this ball game for both Cedartown.
That's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of penalties. But unfortunately, some big penalties for Cedartown, which called 2 touchdowns back.
Yeah, key points. And then there was some no calls. One, definitely was a pass interference. I don't usually say much because I'm not down there on the field, but this one was so flagrant.
It was. I mean,
that Stevie Wonder could have seen that one.
Some final scores from around the area tonight. Rockmart, it's gone final. They defeat Murray County tonight 65-10. That's going to set up a region championship game on Halloween night as Rockmart hosts North Murray. And Rockmart with a chance to wrap up, I want to say it's like their 8th consecutive region championship, maybe even more than that. They've won quite a few of them. In the fourth quarter, a tight one just across the county from us here. Cass, a 22-19 lead over the Altoona Buccaneers. That's late in the ball game there. Towns County, a 33-21 lead over Southeast Whitfield up in Dalton. Northwest Whitfield, a 39-0 lead over Ridgeland. That was last reported a halftime score. Calhoun shuts out Heritage tonight. 35-0 was the final there. And Central picks up a win over the Griffin Bears, 56-21, as Central is well on their way to having another region championship. Some other scores as we look on the list here. It's LFO trailing North Cobb Christian 44-41 in the fourth quarter. Heard County appears to be well on their way to a win tonight. They are on top 54-28 over Model. Temple has taken the lead over Darlington. It's 44-41 in the fourth quarter, a shootout in that ball game, no doubt about that. Villa Rica, 49-21 lead over Kennesaw Mountain. Let me see if I can find that Haralson County Bremen score. Douglas County, by the way, leading Chapel Hill 42-3. That's a third quarter score. Haralson County, where are you at?
We talked a lot about you last night.
Haralson County, 34-26 win over Bremen, so that'll set up a region championship game as the Rebels will play Heard County next week for the region title in that ball game. Well, folks, we invite you to tune in tomorrow morning here on the Big Double A during the birthday club. I'll be with Sam Branch, and we'll put a bow on this 2025 season. In the meantime, it's cold. We're tired. It's been a long year for the Bulldogs. We know there's no doubt about that. The Dogs do not win a region game this year, and that's a very tough way to end your season. The Bulldogs certainly have a lot to be proud of this year, but there's a lot of work I think that needs to be done as well, and I'm sure that everybody will do that. But props to the guys who stuck with it all season long. It's been a tough grind, but best of luck to the teams in the region that'll make the playoffs this year. Of course, Cartersville has already made clinched the region championship for this year. A tough year for the Bulldogs, but we're all Bulldogs no matter what. And Cedartown will almost certainly be better next year. And you take this year, you go work through adversity, and that's what the Bulldogs have done. I want to thank our broadcast team. Frank Burgess Jr., who can't be with us tonight. I know he's listening. Frank, we miss you, buddy. Take it easy and get better quick. And we love you. Also, Joe McClendon over there, who has been with us all year long, of course. Like a rock over there is Joe McClendon. Also, Sam Branch, who joined our sideline team this year after several years of being the PA announcer at Cedartown, has done a fantastic job. Wish he was still the PA announcer, but unfortunately, circumstances beyond our control, that situation. But Sam, glad to have him with us, does a great job on the sidelines and coordinates our coaches interview every week as well. Joseph Bailey, our camera operator, does a great job up top. Keeps us on the air as far as that goes with the picture. Kelly O'Neill on the sideline with those great sideline shots all season long. We want to thank him. My mother, Rita Carter, for keeping stats for us all season as well. We want to thank her for that. And want to thank Tyrone for keeping us on the air at the radio station, manning the controls all season long. Hey, folks, we'll be back next year for a 2026 season and everything looking up for the Cedartown Bulldogs as we look to the future, with most of this team returning next year and with a year of experience under their belt. For all the folks I just mentioned, Andrew Carter wishing you good night and God bless here from Woodland High School. Your final score, the Dogs fall to Woodland.